Hey guys, I'm back after quite a long break. I hope you guys all had a good New Year's or Christmas and New Year's. Today we are playing the Battle of Shiloh. So it is April 6th, 1862. This is Americans, the Ultimate General American Civil War. I don't even know why I bother saying the title. It's going to be in the title of the video. But anyways, we are playing, like I said, the Battle of Shiloh. We are currently defending... this is Shiloh Church, which we're going to promptly abandon. There's two objectives, basically two main objectives in the beginning of the battle. There's Shiloh Church, and then there's an encampment over here that we can't see. Essentially, my plan is going to be just to book it back to Pittsburgh Landing, which is way back in here. You can't see it yet. Rather than try to hold these smaller objectives with the piecemeal troops that I have. Try to the overall plan will be to concentrate everything I have at Pittsburgh Landing. That's the gist of it. So I'm going to go about doing that. We're just going to pull everything back. We'll form a defense kind of in the corner here, and then wait for the Rebs to capture Shiloh Church. I think we'll leave Reed's cavalry out here to be kind of a scout, essentially a picket, and they'll be able to let us know when they're getting close. I have I'll take this time real quick to show you guys. I've upgraded some of my units, given them better muskets and such. Like these guys have the 1855. I think the second also has. Yeah, they got the 1855. I think Lyle and Osborne both have the 1842 Palmettos, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so they both have the... they're smoothbore. Their accuracy, you see their value down here. Their accuracy is... Or no, you can't see it. Never mind, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't. I guess you can't see it here on this deal, but and the camp menu. Maybe if I get a chance at the end of this video, if I remember to, I'll try to show that a little bit. But basically, it's a smoothbore musket. It's not very accurate. And I've got Scales 10-pound ordnance rifles, and then Woods has got 6-pounders. So I haven't been able to upgrade my artillery all that much. Alright, here they come. They got cavalry. Just kind of probing. I want to avoid a fight if I can. I'd rather just have all my troops back at Pittsburgh Landing, kind of fresh, able to just hold there rather than try to fight piecemeal. They might even... Oh, they are moving up a little bit. They're just kind of checking things out. I'm hoping they'll just come up, capture the objective, and stay there. We may have to fight a little bit. But I am hoping they're not going to come up and push us too hard. We'll see. And we're even going to have our artillery hold fire. I want to conserve as much ammunition as I can. I'm going to try and come in here. If I can lure them into my infantry and let my infantry pepper them. These guys, I don't know why they decided to just march around. Oh, I think they're trying to fit in between this unit and that one. And now it's much just waiting around, waiting for them to capture the objective. I might, let's speed it up and see what happens. If nothing happens fairly quickly, I might... Oh no, they just captured it. Okay, it'll only be just a short little bit of time, and then they'll switch over to my other forces that are over here. I might even just cut this out, because nothing's going to happen. And then I'll just come back when something interesting is happening. Okay, now we're on the other flank here. And the idea is going to be the same. We just want to pull our troops back. Hopefully they won't attack us. And then we can make a beeline back to Pittsburgh Landing. We'll see. Hopefully that'll work out. I might even just cut this part out, just so you guys, you kind of know what's happening. I'm waiting for the Rebs to come up, capture this objective. We're going to pull back, and then I might just continue the video from there, because nothing of any value is going to happen right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut ahead. All right, they decided to attack me rather than just sit and take the objective. So we might have a problem here. A little bit of counter battery fire going between my guns here. These are... I'll show you here in a second, I guess. Now we gotta... Yeah, we're just gonna skip. Let's go ahead and pause real quick. So now we've got to retreat the army up here. This is the Hornet's Nest. We're going to completely abandon that. I don't want to waste... The whole idea, to just reiterate, the whole idea is to get the army back to Pittsburgh Landing, which is up here, and hopefully in one piece. But this is where the real challenge is going to be, because I'm completely exposed here. Like, they are, this is kind of a bad position to be in, because the army is probably all up near Shiloh Church, which is right over here, when my troops are back there. Too far to really... I could counterattack. It's just not worth it. I want to just try and run like heck rather than try to make a fight out here. So first thing to do is get the artillery back. Move the cavalry out on the flank. And then with these guys, I can get them moving afterwards. I just want to get these troops moving first. Yeah, they're coming in fast. We just need to run like heck, pretty much. We're gonna take casualties. There's no way around that. But the best thing to do is just, like I said, run. I got cavalry coming in here. Ooh, my supplies. The artillery back. This is also a problem right here. That could have turned out a lot worse. I think if it had been a human player, they could have easily swept in and cut off my forces here. But thankfully the AI can pull off some pretty cool stuff sometimes, but sometimes it's also kind of, kind of slow. They are going to push hard on that flank. Almost forgot my cavalry over here. That could have been bad. And I just want to make sure none of my artillery is getting left behind, which I think we're doing good. They are going to try and push up here. Some reinforcements coming in. I want to keep retreating. Let them capture the objective, and hopefully they'll leave me alone. So my plan for pulling back to Pittsburgh's landing here without really giving him much resistance is, well, for one, there should be defenses. There'll be defenses around Pittsburgh landing that I can take advantage of, and also I can concentrate my forces. They'll be able to concentrate their troops as well, but I feel my chances of holding are far better. Pretty heavily engaged. I'm going to get all my artillery to concentrate on that. Go ahead and pull them back. I was hoping they'd concentrate more on taking the cap point, the objective point, rather than attacking me, but... It's kind of a jumbled mess over here. Yeah, they're going to capture it now. I have to wait for them to capture the point before the battle can kind of progress to its next stage. Pushing hard on the flank. Try and charge up here on me. Osborne's been killed. Well, for some reason wants me to contest that, so... Yeah, if I'd known that, I would have planned around it. Try to hold on to this territory a little more, but... We're not in a bad position here, as it is. We're kind of huddled up, but we're yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright, hold Pittsburgh Landing, okay. We're gonna pause it here for a second and just take a look-see. So we got defenses curling kind of around it, and that's where we're going to make our stand. I was kind of hoping that they would be spread out a little bit more. They wouldn't have so many troops concentrated right on top of mine. So making an effective retreat is going to be a little more difficult than what I would have hoped for. But that's okay. We'll do the best we can. These are the two rifled guns we have. Dillinger has the 20-pounders. 20-pound parrots, so we'll put these back. We'll spread the 6-pounders out to the line units and put our big units, or big artillery back there. Or, sorry, our rifles guns, I mean. Alright, let's see here. I think that's all the artillery we have. We should have 3 batteries of 6-pounders. I think that's it. Woods, Foreman, Weeks. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll give them time to retreat. We can move some of these rear units back. Get them into position. Give them a run order to get back there in time. Okay, we'll get that started. I'm going to make sure that our cavalry doesn't get behind us. We do have some friendly gunboats, so we're going to be providing fire support for us, so that'll be good. Broke through the second. Cavalry out here and get them covering the flank. I'm going to put the second. They're kind of shot up, and we'll put them over here by the first to cover the flank. All the artillery has successfully been withdrawn, so that's good. Our main focus is going to be the center, though. This is where the capture point is, and I expect them to probably concentrate most of their forces. It looks like it. They're going to concentrate most of them on the center, which is, like I said, the capture point, the most important part. So I'll keep Eamon and Bruce in reserve. I'm going to put Cabell. Anyways. Keep him, actually I'll keep him here too. I'm going to put Osborne as kind of reserve for over here. And bring Carr. We are very kind of thin here on the right, I think, but we'll keep him kind of here for right now too. We are out of supplies with one of our supply trains. They still have some, so we're doing okay for right now. There we go. I think the big thing is our artillery. The canister shot does a lot of damage to the enemy morale, so if we can just keep the small guns going, we should be able to hold, hopefully. They have a lot of troops, and I think if they concentrated them all into one big push in the center, they'd be able to just completely wipe me out, but thankfully they're still kind of positioning around and such. They're not ready for a big attack quite yet, which is good. The longer they take, the better off we'll be. We have, this is our timer up here. I don't know how many seconds it is per digit, whatever, but basically 3 is quite a while, so we have a long time to hold. I do have some cavalry that's active. I have a pretty good defense, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus I do have Haggard back here, which I can use to harass them if they try pushing through somewhere. We are holding pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with this. They have a lot of troops. They outnumber us by so much. It's stupid how many troops they have. But like I said, we're holding. We're doing pretty good. I've got plenty of troops and units in reserve, and they're all fairly good strength for the most part. So I'm pretty confident we can hold. As long as our supplies last. Which we're under half of our supplies here, so which isn't very good. The big thing is our artillery, keeping our artillery supplied. I'll move that battery forward just a little bit. The big thing with the 6-pounders at this stage is just the canister. They do a decent amount of damage, even with such a small caliber gun. But it's more the morale effect, I think, that it has on them. When they charge, when they come charging in, having that canister shot, I think, just destroys their morale and it makes them rout, which is what I want. Oh, we did, Rube got kind of dislodged here. I don't know why they must have just... the morale's kind of low. I might exchange him for Osborne. Gunboats are firing away here. I don't know how much effect they're really having. They look cool, though. I don't know if they're killing anybody. They have direct hits on this brigade here and no casualties. I don't think they really know what to do with their cavalry right now. There's not really any good place for them to kind of exploit. So they're just kind of hanging around with the infantry. They do have artillery of their own, but I could maybe sneak my cavalry out through this gap around here and try to attack their artillery, but with how much cavalry they have, I think I would just end up losing my cavalry. I got Haggett over here who has 338 men, and they're just they're kind of badly outnumbered by Confederate cavalry, so I'm not even going to try and do that. I'd rather preserve the unit rather than neutralize some artillery. I'm almost out of supplies, so that's not good. Once my artillery runs out of supplies, well, I'll probably still be able to hold, hopefully, but that's definitely going to make it much harder. First is taking some. They might be trying to move here on our. This would be our right flank. I'm going to call it our left flank because it's easier for me to remember because it's on this side of the screen. So we may bring the second up a little bit to help them. Miles getting kind of shot up a little bit here. We might have to exchange him for stone pretty quick. seem to be missing somebody. I've misplaced my general. I've got Brewster, but I can't find Dan Butterfield. Unless he's here on the screen and I'm just blind and don't see him, but I don't see him anywhere. Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, Lyle just got killed. Put down here. Unless I am just completely blind and I don't see him. I don't know what happened to him. He's just off getting drunk somewhere, I guess. I don't see him. Am I just that blind and I don't see him? I just don't see him anywhere. It's just Brewster. I have no idea where my commanding general went to. He just disappeared. Yeah, we're completely out of supplies now. So whatever we got left is just whatever the troops have. I'm going to move both the wagon trains back here. Actually, we're losing a lot of officers. That is really funny. I can't find my general. I got Brewster, and that's it. I should have 2 corps commanders. I have 2 corps, and Brewster's the only one that's here, and I've completely lost him. I have no idea where the other guy is. I know this is probably kind of a boring... This might be a little bit of a boring battle to watch. I apologize, guys. Maybe I should have fought a little bit down here and made it a little more interesting for you. But this is I don't know. I just playing through the mission actually before recording this even. So yeah, I kind of cheated. So this is kind of what I think would have worked better, just in my opinion. Rather than trying to fight them piecemeal down here in the Hornet's Nest and, you know, Shiloh Church and whatnot. I'd rather do it where I can concentrate all my forces, even though I'm vastly outnumbered. I might even have my 6-pounders hold their fire for right now to conserve their ammo. Have them hold their fire until they try to make a charge, and then have them... I think I'm going to pull Lyle out and put Stone in. We are losing a ton of officers. Gosh dang it. These guys, Stone, actually, his troops are equipped with the Lorenz rifle, which is it's actually a fairly decent rifle. I kind of like it. That still perplexes me. I don't know what happened to Butterfield. I don't think generals could be captured unless they captured him. I don't know. He just kind of wandered off somewhere, I think. I kind of get a picture of him just sitting back in these woods somewhere with a jug, just taking it easy. They're not putting too much pressure on the center now. Now it seems to me like they might be trying for the flanks a little bit more. So I have to be careful. I might shift one of these units down. I might bring, let's bring Eamon. Bring him down here in case they break through Stone and Lyle. Osborne's getting a little bit shot up now. I might switch out Root and Osborne. Or I could even bring up Carr. He hasn't been seeing too much action yet. I might do that. I'll just slowly bring him up. Actually, I wonder if I should switch out. I might do that. I might switch out the first. I'll put Carr in for the first. And I'll keep Root here to replace Osborne, or at least to support him. Yeah, it seems to me like they are pushing a little more on the flank. I don't want Reed to take too many casualties, so I'm gonna pull him back. I wanted to have Lyle in support, but right now I need a unit to fill this gap. I'll bring them down. Yeah, Scales is almost out of ammo. Villager's got a few more shots. When they run out of supplies, I should mention this. I might have even mentioned it already. When they run out of supplies, they don't stop shooting. They just don't shoot nearly as fast. So they're just not nearly as effective without it. Then let Woods fire now. I think even their troops are starting to have supply issues. Oh, we got reinforcements. Good. That looks like 3 brigades. We'll just bring them up. I'd like to relieve some of these units, my units in front, which I think will do that. These are big brigades. See, there's 3,200 people in that one. And they brought artillery. They're 12-pound Napoleons. These are pretty good guns. I'll bring these up. The bigger concentration right now is on the left, so I think I'll bring them over here. I will say, guys, if you're enjoying this video, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. It really makes me feel great. Like when I log on and see a new subscriber, it really gives me a sense of joy, and I really appreciate you guys that do subscribe and do watch the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get back to you. That's better. Yeah, now we're starting to run out of time. Now they're really pushing. Pushing hard here. Shift Bruce over to the left. I'm going to try to pull some of my units back, because they've all been shot up pretty good. Didn't mean to do that. Alrighty, I think we're on to the next stage. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. That was April 6th, 1862. The next video will be April 7th, 1862, the second day of Shiloh. Like I said, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Consider leaving a comment. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Probably just heard my dog sneeze in the back. Yep, there he goes again. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.